Ladies and gentlemen, the next match will be one fall with a 1 hour time limit. It will be for the North American Heavyweight Championship. Your referee for this contest, Rusty Young.
When I say cut the music, I mean cut the music, and you do it until I tell you different, you gray-haired geek. The last time the profile Rick Stone and myself was in Newland, a major announcement was made. That major announcement was the profile Rick Stone destroyed the Barbarian, and he became the North American Heavyweight Champion. Tonight, I'm back in Newland, and I'm gonna make another major announcement. That major announcement is the greatest heavyweight champion to ever hail from Charlotte, North Carolina will never wrestle on television again. Why? Why? Because the peons who sit at home and watch this television show aren't good enough to see the premier player in this industry. They are not good enough to see the man who has took NACW by storm. Therefore, if you want to see the North American Heavyweight Champion, you're gonna have to buy a ticket, and you're gonna have to come here and sit down just like you stinking sweat hog. That's right, I'm talking to you. Just like you, just like you and everybody else. Therefore, the heavyweight champion will not come to this ring until these television cameras are off. You understand? Cut. Maybe you don't understand, guy. Cut him off. Cut him off.
Wait a minute. Fan.
Cut that camera off.
We're getting Perry. First of all, welcome back to North American Championship Wrestling.
Kevin, I don't know if we've got video at this point or not. I'm not sure what's going on here, but we're going to try to remedy the problem here shortly.
Do we have a secret camera we can run, a backup, a hard camera anywhere?
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you a legend of all legends. He is the champion of all champions. He is the North American Heavyweight Champion, the profile, Rick Stone.
North American Heavyweight Champion with Perry James, the illustrious one, in his corner against Big Wood, the lumberjack from Crow Mountain, Alabama. Mate, direct.
Gentlemen, I hate to interrupt. We do have our video back at this point, so I'm not sure for how long if Perry James sees us over here, but we do have it back.
Okay, thank you, Ben. You see that?
Knee to the midsection of Big Wood.
And as I said earlier, he's wearing Wood down. You take a look at Wood, his mouth is open. He's breathing through his mouth, so he's losing his wind. That's going to come back to haunt him the longer this match goes.
And the profile now is going to get Big Wood up to a vertical level here. Boot to the midsection. Looks like he's going to shoot him in. Irish whip. Goes Big Wood, and now a boot right
Big
to the
boot.
face. And you're talking a 6'5" individual in Rick Stone here. He got the foot all the way up to chin level on Big Wood, and that's flexibility. Now Big Wood fighting back. Legal blows to the midsection.
Do you think the profile, do you think that's the homage to Rip Hawk? The original profile?
Well, I think because of the physical disparities, Rip Hawk was a shorter man, and I think he was very devastating, especially with the pile driver. But the profile, I guess with the name, yes, but in physical style and wrestling style, I'd have to say no.
And he is built like a young Sweet Hansen, more or less.
The late, great Sweet Hansen, who a good friend of mine, we lost him this past year. I missed him.
If he hits this, it could be over right here.
That could be it. Big Wood now 1, 2.
You see that? You see that? He did not waste his energy in trying to power out of that pin. He simply knew where he was.
But how many times is a referee going to miss that and cost you a match? He's going for it again.
If he hits it again, he may... Oh, he got the knees up.
I just wanted to make a quick point. We lost people like Tim Wood, Sweet Hansen, Nelson Royal over this past year, and I missed them at the latest Matt Green Celebrity Golf Tournament. They were all missed, and it was a nice little memorial to those individuals and gentlemen this past tournament. We missed them, and we look forward to seeing people like Abe Jacobs and other professional wrestlers, Jacques Goulet, in the coming months. Numerous celebrity golf tournaments as we see the profile Rick Stone go high, and I mean high, across the ring, delivering a clubbing-style forearm and fist to Big Wood, the lumberjack.
Now Big Wood popped right back up, so maybe he didn't connect with all of that.
Profile's going to whip Big Wood into the ropes. Now Wood, with a jumping, swinging DDT, and I have to think the Profile's in a big bit of trouble right here.
He's in the middle of the ring. If Wood can cover him, there's no ropes to kick.
Major De Beers, that's a 2.5 count. I haven't seen a count go so close to 3 in a long time that I've just seen in that count.
Would you believe me if I told you he did that on purpose?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no.
What?
There's a distraction by Perry James, and then there's Rick Stone with the tape fist going below the belt to Big Wood, the lumberjack.
Now, he could have hit him in the leg. I didn't see this because of the
That was a groin shot.
I don't know about that, Kevin.
Now, don't let personal animosity cloud your eyesight here, Major De Beers. That was a groin shot below the belt. And now Perry James, what do you call that? I call that cheating. Looks like Perry James is what's he going to do? He's going to do a leg drop on Big Wood, the lumberjack.
I call that taking advantage of every means necessary to hold on to that title.
If Perry James is going to do a leg drop and choke people and hit people, why didn't he get between those ropes, put a pair of trunks on, and get in a wrestling match against somebody like you?
So if Big Wood comes out and interferes in my match and costs me a match, which he did twice, is that okay?
No,
Did you laugh about that?
No, I didn't laugh, but I'd like to see you guys maybe get in another match, in a no disqualification matchup or a cage match.
Well, that'll be fine. You know I am the grandfather of hardcore. Big Wood, that'll be fine, but I want
I didn't know you had grandchildren.
some that I know about when I was a milkman, very young.
Down the profile, count, only counted.
Big Wood
Is that a 2 or is that Perry James counting over there? Now both men, I'd have to say you're right, Major. Big Wood is winded, and he's gasping. But the profile's in not better shape, but because he's wobbly, he's woozy right now.
If Wood can hit that signature move of his, it could be all over here. And that would suit me just fine to face Big Wood for the title as well. So you see, I'm not prejudiced. Big elbow.
What was that deal they had in South Africa in how long, the apartheid deal? You weren't prejudiced back then?
Prejudiced for what?
Okay, never mind. Irish whip goes
Against fat people.
Be that as it may, Big Wood, a power slam, but I think the profile slipped a little bit
That
there.
hurt him more than you think because he landed on his head more than his back.
But it looked like slipped out of the grasp. We know there's perspiration and a lot of moisture here in the wrestling ring, and I think he could have slipped and missed the move here.
That's not perspiration on Wood. That's grease. wrestle him because I was afraid we were going to
Now, wait a minute. Perry James has just interjected himself again.
He's just wanting to make a point to the referee to make sure that the referee does his job right.
Now, Big Wood, he's going for the illustrious Perry James.
That's a bad move on a veteran's part.
There's the heart punch. That's illegal. That is illegal. That is illegal. Come on, Major DeBeers. That's illegal. We shouldn't have that.
Kevin, I think he's going to try to punch him in the mouth and just accidentally hit him somewhere around the chest area.
Men have been suspended from North American Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the following match, your North American heavyweight champion, the profile, Rick Stone.
Rick Stone. I know I'm going to have Perry James to contend with. I know that I'm going to have a young lion and Rick Stone who wants to keep that belt to contend with. Big Wood, it's not over. It's not over.
Major DeBeers, glad to have you here. I didn't agree with you all the time, but I always respected you. Thank you for being a part of this matchup.
Kevin, thank you. Thank Ben Throckmorton for me. It's a pleasure being out here and seeing these fans and these great fans of North American Championship Wrestling.
All right, there you go, Major DeBeers. Fans, we're going to get some kind of a help here for Big Wood, but in the meantime, we've got to get order restored. Fans, you're watching North American Championship Wrestling.
In Denver, North Carolina, the main attraction will regain those titles, and you can bring that to the bank. And I want you to tell them exactly what you're going to do to Buff Bagwell and Ricky Morton.
Ricky, Buff, bring it. Bring the belts because we're going to bring them home. 2 out of 3 falls. That's right down our alley. Tell them, Chris.
You know, we've been in NACW now for almost 3 years. And during that whole time, we've been the foundation. We've held the titles 3 times on 3 different occasions. We didn't come here to make friends with anybody in the back. We came here to instill fear and respect in the hearts of everybody associated with this federation. We don't care if you like us, if you hate us, it doesn't matter as long as main attraction are on the top. That's all we care about. So Ricky Morton, Buff Bagwell, East Lincoln High School, Denver, North Carolina. 2 out of 3 falls when you're both laying on your back, looking up at the lights, seeing main attraction's hand raised, the new NACW Tag Team Champions. You will know the phrase that pays. Plenty of action, twice the satisfaction. When it's a main event, it's definitely the main attraction.
I'm Buff, I'm the stuff, the girls can't get enough, and you're watching North American Championship Wrestling. Yes!
Our wrestling fans, Kevin the Truth Casey, soon to be joined by Ricky Morton, one half of the NACW Tag Team titles. He and Buff the Stuff Bagwell are the champs. But on Saturday, June 21st, Denver, North Carolina, East Lincoln High School, 2 out of 3 falls against the main attraction. Last time we saw you in the main attraction, they were getting the best of you.
Well, understand this right here, main attraction, with your beat Dennis Cicero, that when we come to Denver, North Carolina, East Lincoln High School, and I gotta say it's been a long time since Ricky Morton stepped through those doors. But this time you got to understand that all the battles we had for the North American Championship titles that we have, understand the war has just begun, because we have no intentions leaving that building without those belts. No matter what we got to do, because you have proved to me what you got to do to show us that you want some kind of respect. Are you trying to impress me? Well, guys, you'd be better off eating an apple and spitting out a fruit salad. Now, that would impress me, because I've seen everything. I've been in this business all my life. Every little nick and knack you think that you could pull over me, I've already seen it. Matter of fact, what you've done in your life, I've probably done twice. But understand this, like I said before, East Lincoln High School, Denver, you're going to see Ricky Morton and Buff the Stuff Bagwell. 2 out of 3 fall match. We are the champions, and we're going to leave the champions no matter what.
North American Championship Wrestling is coming to the East Lincoln High School in Denver, North Carolina, Saturday night, June 21st. Bell time is 8 p.m. You're going to see the main attraction face Ricky Morton and Buff Bagwell for the North American Championship Wrestling Tag Team titles. You're going to see the profile Rick Stone, Big Bull Buchanan. You're going to see a cage match and more. Saturday night, East Lincoln High School, June 21st, Denver, North Carolina. Make your plans and be there.
fans, there are your first two participants in the battle. Kevin the Truth Casey here, soon to be joined by, we hear a rumor that the illustrious
Mr.
Perry
Business
James
is accompanied to the ring by his manager, Big Tony Cicero.
There's a rumor going around that the illustrious Perry James will be out here at Mike's side. We're hoping that's not the case, but we have been warned. And it looks like Battlecade, rules are simple. 10 men are going to be in here. At every 1 minute interval, someone will be announced, and they will join the fray. The only way you can be eliminated is by pinfall, submission, or over the top. The first two men here are the Black Angel and Mr. Business Scott Powers. Scott Powers representing the main attraction. Black Angel representing heart and soul. The idea of this type of matchup here at Battlecade is to be the last man standing. The last man standing not only wins $5,000 cash, he wins a title shot with the profile Rick Stone. And I have to say, going on record, that Tommy Gunn is I talked with our former broadcast partner, Steve Cofield, former sports director at News Talk 1110 WBT in Charlotte, now hosting a nationally syndicated radio talk show and television show related to sports gambling. And I talked to Steve Cofield at LasVegasHotPicks.com. Feel free to log on, fans. And he told me
1 minute remains until the next name is drawn. 1 minute.
We talked to Steve Cofield off the air here just moments ago, and he said the prohibitive favorite is Tommy Gunn. So we'll have to wait and see how that works out at LasVegasHotPicks.com. They got a lot of action on that, but it looks like Scott Powers and Black Angel could easily be winners. And by the way, they weren't, long odds here from Steve Cofield. We saw lots of people getting action, according to Steve. But it looks like Black Angel whipped Scott Powers into the rope and almost upside down and almost out of the ring. We could have just had the Black Angel in. Let me correct myself. Men are coming into this matchup every 2 minutes, not every 1 minute. Every 2 minutes, a new man will enter the ring here. And it looks like the Black Angel is going to go for a finish here. There's his flying headbutt finish. I think he kind of missed it there because he looks like he's in a little bit of trouble. Normally, I'd have to say the Black Angel would score a pinfall victory over Scott Powers. But it looks like he wasn't in position there. He was not in position. And Scott Powers now getting a little steam here. Coming back, getting to his knees. He's in trouble, though. He's in a lot of trouble. And Ben Throckmorton is right here. And Ben, we talked about every 2 minutes, a new man's going to enter the ring. We saw the Black Angel flying
every
headbutt.
3 minutes.
3 minutes, I'm sorry. A flying headbutt there, and that could have been it right there for Scott Powers, but I think the Black Angel missed it, or else we'd have had a pinfall right there.
I think, nobody is lost on the fact there's no love between these two gentlemen, stemming from what happened when Black Angels teaming with Reverend Slim against the main attraction. This is oh, come on. Come on.
Barry James has just interjected his authority here along with the heavyweight champion, the profile Rick Stone. And 1 minute. Out of professional courtesy and duty and obligation.
1 minute remains till the next entry.
Welcome Perry James and the profile Rick Stone. It's all your pleasure.
Yeah, whatever. Out of your duty. Don't nobody care about your duty. Don't nobody care about you trying to be all nice to us. Frankly, we don't like you, just like we don't like everybody else around the NACW.
No, I don't dislike anyone. I just have a problem with people who don't know the history of professional wrestling.
Don't know the history, and I guess you know the history, huh? I guess you get to come out here and talk about the history. Well, let's talk about Scott Powers and this Black Angel, Mr. History Man.
Well, it could be Scott Powers taking on the profile Rick Stone. Scott Powers could run the table and face
the profile. Scott Powers. I'm picking Scott Powers right now.
10.
Well, it could be the
9.
The Black Angel
8.
here. Black Angel
7.
is a very accomplished professional
6.
wrestler, as you know.
5. 4. 3, 2, 1. Reverend Slim.
The luscious one.
Now here comes the Reverend Slim here, and Perry James, you've kept your eye here on the talent roster in North American Championship Wrestling. You've seen the antics of the Reverend Slim. You've seen what he's done. He hit the Black Angel too long ago, and there's a personal animosity between the Black Angel and the Reverend Slim.
Reverend Slim's got all the qualities that Perry James likes.
Well, I don't think they're
a man of integrity. That's Reverend Slim.
You know, he's been defrocked from his church because he's been running afoul of the doctrines. He's cheating now. He blames a guy like Tommy Gunn for the breakup of he and the Black Angels tag team.
That's because he's better than the Black Angel. And right now in the middle of that ring, he has proven he is better than the Black Angel.
Well, it looks like a double team situation here with Scott Powers and the Reverend Slim. I don't know. This is the kind of situation, guys, that there are no alliances here because it's every man for himself. $5,000 can make best friends turn on each other. Everyone knows it's $5 grand and a title shot at your man for that belt right in front of us for the winner of this matchup.
And let me just go on record by saying it doesn't matter. It could be the Black Angel, it could be Reverend Slim, and even Scott Powers. But in the end, just like each and every night Rick Stone goes out here and defends this heavyweight title, it will be the same result, and that is Rick Stone being the heavyweight champion once again.
And it looks like a double Irish whip into the ropes goes Scott Powers.
Oh, yeah,
Reverend Slim onto Black Angel. And these are 3-minute intervals. So this would be a very good opportunity for these two guys like Scott Powers and Reverend Slim.
1 minute remains till the next entry into the battle cage.
None of the guys in this battle royal can last 3 minutes with me. How about that?
That's a rather strong statement, Perry James.
It's a strong statement, but it's a strong statement from the heavyweight champion.
Now you should know about the truth, right, Casey?
Yeah, that's what they called me for 17 years in professional wrestling.
Big freaking deal. Don't nobody care about who you manage. You know why? Because you don't manage the heavyweight champion. Don't nobody even care.
Well, Perry James, when you've been to the continents, the number of continents I've been
who cares?
The number of national wrestling magazines, the
big
national
deal.
Broadcast,
big deal. And right now, the Black Angel is getting ready to get laid out.
But until then, you manage
I can talk to you because I manage the heavyweight.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Coming in now.
Buff the Stuff Bagwell.
Perry James and Rick Stone. Buff Bagwell's a guy that could last 3 minutes with the heavyweight champion Rick Stone.
You're talking about Bonehead Bagwell.
Why do you call him that?
Because he's a bonehead. Just look at him. He's got all those muscles in his body, and he's got all those muscles in his head. That's why he's a bonehead. And right now, he's blatantly choking.
Yeah, he's
choking Scott Powers.
He's doing nothing about it.
Have either one of you ever been certified to officiate a wrestling match?
Let me guess, Mr. History Man. I guess you have, huh?
Well,
well, of course. I should have assumed that, huh? I guess that's why you're sitting at this announcing table, huh?
I'm here out of choice.
Yeah.
This is one of the NACW's finest referees, and he does not see the blatant choke of Buff Bagwell.
Daryl Norris is a former professional wrestler, and he's a very good and accomplished referee here in North American Championship Wrestling.
The Reverend Slim!
Reverend Slim is he's disqualified himself from the match.
Reverend Slim has been eliminated.
What do you say to that, Perry James? I don't think he wanted to fight the Black Angel.
He's gonna run into the back.
It has nothing to do with Black Angel. He didn't want to face me. That's what it was.
A smart decision on Slim's part.
Now it looks like the tables are turned on Scott Powers.
Hey, it's an illegal double team.
Well, you guys weren't saying that when it was Reverend Slim and Scott Powers taking on the Black Angel. Now you're calling it double teaming?
Again, a blatant choke.
There are no rules in this matchup except pinfall, submission, or over the top. So that technically is legal, guys.
Well, that's great for people like Buff Bagwell, huh? Because they don't never go by the rules.
Are you calling him a hypocrite?
Of course I am. I'm calling him a hypocrite.
Have you ever called him a hypocrite in a one-on-one situation without Rick Stone around you?
2 minutes gone.
1 minute till the next entrant into the battle cage.
No, I'll answer you, all right. Somebody like me would never be caught dead along with some scum like Bonehead Bagwell.
Looks like Bagwell and Black Angel working over Scott Powers. And Scott Powers, in all honesty, really, after having been the second man in this matchup, he's very winded at this point. he really could use, maybe the next guy in could be Mr. Pleasure, Chris Steele. I think that's a guy that they could use. And it looks like Buff
Wait a
Bagwell
minute now.
is going after Tony Cicero.
Whoa.
Your boss.
No, wait a minute.
You going to go defend your boss over there?
Wait a second.
He can't be doing that in the press. See, he backed off. He didn't want none of him.
You know, Bonehead Bagwell, he talks about how good he is and how much he loves everybody and how much everybody loves him. And yet he was going to attack a
10,
defenseless big
9, 8,
You know, you guys are
7,
defenseless when
6,
Barry James, by the way, we've seen
5,
you give leg
4,
drops during matches.
3,
And they, by the way, they look good, by the
2,
way.
1,
Why don't you,
Lost Soul
Jonathan
Slash!
and get in the ring, since you're going to do leg drops and choke people and hit people, why don't you wrestle? You know a lot about wrestling. I won't deny that.
No, I don't have
You're
to
a good judge of talent. You got the champ with you. You got a good eye for talent. Why don't you get in the ring and wrestle?
Bonehead Bagwell, give him what he deserves. Of course, the Black Angel. Fist, closed fist.
It's legal in this match. It's legal in this matchup. Lost Soul. Which one is that? Slash or Scar?
I don't know. I can't tell them apart.
Well, you know, that's what we talked about.
I know neither one of those idiots can beat me.
Of course. Are you throwing down the challenge to either one of the Lost Souls?
Has a better chance to beat me than
Who's that?
Hello, everybody. Ben Throckmorton here with the Reverend Slim. Reverend Slim, what's going on with you and the Black Angel is something that I can't believe. More than that, you've got a match coming up this Saturday night, East Lincoln High School, Denver, North Carolina. You're going to face a big man, 200-pound lumberjack, Big Wood.
You know, my brother, getting to the Black Angel, every man must carry a circle of hell around his head. Wear it like a halo, Uncle Ben. Every man must go through a certain kind of hell to reach his paradise. And I'm sending you on such a mission, Black Angel. My brother, I am going to lead you across those still waters. I am going to chain and shackle you to the tree of torment. There ye shall be marked forever and ever, in the name of the good Reverend Slim. And we're talking about Denver, North Carolina, East Lincoln. What is their mascot there, Uncle Ben?
It's the East Lincoln High School Mustangs.
Mustangs. Well, the last time I was at East Lincoln, they looked like a gang of jackasses. The inbred capital of the world, Denver, North Carolina.
Now, wait a minute, Slim. Now, wait a minute. These are nice people. They've sponsored this show, and you're insulting them on the air.
They're nothing but a bunch of backbiting, blaspheming heathens straight from the very pit of hell. It's a den of sin, and I can feel the breeze of ignorance hitting me in the face as I cross the county line. You heathens, study your scripture. Get ready, because Reverend Slim will bring a mission to East Lincoln High School, and I will bring down the Big Wood. It'll be in a case of giving and taketh away. Big Wood, I am going to give you the wrestling lesson of a lifetime, heathen, and I'm going to taketh away your spirit and your pride. Let freedom ring, my brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm speechless. That was the Reverend Slim. Stars, Buff, Ricky Morton, the main attraction, the profile, Rick Stone. You can bring them all to your town and raise money for your cause. North American Championship Wrestling. Get your civic group, your organization out of the red and into the black with North American Championship Wrestling. You can write us at our offices, North American Championship Wrestling, Post Office Box 606, Supply, North Carolina, 28462, or call us at 888-546-5375. to bring all the stars to your area. You can also log on to the internet at www.nacw.net and fill out your event form right there online. Don't miss this unique opportunity to raise funds for your cause and see exciting North American Championship Wrestling.
I don't know, the little ornament, the little creature, whatever he is.
The little skull?
Yeah.
Wow. Strong comments from the heavyweight champion, and if he's got the belt, he can definitely make those comments. So it looks like a situation now. Scott Powers, very winded, taking on Buff Bagwell. Lost Soul, Slash or Scar, and a double hip toss on Buff Bagwell.
Yes.
Getting the applause. Now, Harry James, we've got to ask you, there's been scuttlebutt in the locker room that you're orchestrating a hostile takeover of Tony Cicero's empire.
You know, that's plain just rumors. Of course, everybody's trying to cause dissension between me and my brother-in-law. Don't believe a word of it. Everything's good in the house of Cicero.
So there's no dissension from your point of view?
No dissension.
No marital problems along the way?
My wife loves the illustrious Barry James.
Well, there has to be someone in the world, I would imagine. And it looks like Buff Bagwell has got one of the Lost Souls down in the corner. Black Angel working over Scott Powers in the near turnbuckle with your mentor, Tony Cicero, at very close range. And a closed fist, but it is legal in this matchup. And there goes a knee.
1 minute remains till the next Battlecade entrant.
And we're going to have another entrant here in about 60 seconds or less here.
Who's next?
Now Powers grabs Buff Bagwell. He's going to try to throw Buff over.
Yes.
Going to try to gut wrench him over.
Come on, Scott, you can do it.
Took him over. We asked for unbiased commentary, not cheerleading here, guys. It looks like Black Angel's been thrown into the face first.
We don't care who wins, do we?
Well, that is a good point.
Tony Cicero doing a terrific job at ringside, as always.
Who did you look up to when you wanted to get into pro wrestling as a manager? Was it Captain Lou Albano, Freddie Blassie, Kevin Casey, or, you know, Tom Burnett or Tony Cicero?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mr. Pleasure, Chris Steele.
We just talked about that. Barry James, we just talked about, here comes Chris Steele. And it looks like a guy who has got a lot of rhythm, very energetic, high flyer, lots of moves, and a guy who has a personal dislike for Buff Bagwell.
Yeah, and if you can't tell that, just take a look at that. Huh? Right now, Bonehead Bagwell is at the mercy of main attraction.
There you go. That's the first cover I've seen in this match.
Indeed, you are correct, Profile Rick Stone. And it looks like Buff Bagwell's really not in a good position right now with both the main attraction in there.
Oh, yeah.
And a guy like the Black Angel with his hands full with one of the Lost Souls. And there goes one of the Lost Souls. Did he get it? He hasn't touched the floor yet.
He's still on the apron.
I think he's still in there, Perry James. He's still alive. He still hasn't been eliminated because he has to touch the floor in order to be eliminated.
Oh, no.
Power slam from Buff Bagwell on Chris Steele. And Chris Steele, a fresh man, just got in the ring with a quick kick out. And Scott Powers he and the Black Angel were the first two guys in there. You got to think that a guy like Scott Powers is a little winded right now for being one of the first two guys in there. Double team in. Is Buff over? He hasn't touched the floor yet. He's out. I think that's it. Buff
Ladies and gentlemen, Buff Bagwell has been eliminated.
Wow. I know one of you. I know both of you guys.
Very good.
I know both of you guys can breathe a heavy sigh of relief because I know, no matter what you say, you did not want to face
1 minute till the next Battlecade entrant
for the heavyweight title.
Did you not just see what happened? He threw himself out.
Who did?
He looked over here at this table and had second thoughts. He threw himself over the rope.
I mean, two guys have done that already.
Well, Slim did do that. Reverend Slim did throw himself out. You can't tell me with a straight face that Buff Bagwell threw himself over just because he did not want to face Rick Stone for the heavyweight title.
He looked over here and he was like, he shook his head and he threw himself over. Did you not see the face?
Because he is scared and terrified to go against the premier player in this business. People like Bonehead Bagwell, they know it. Ricky Morton, he knows it. Everybody knows it. They are scared to death to get in the ring with the heavyweight champion.
In all honesty, I will have to say that give the devil his due, and I do mean that. Rick Stone, you are a top-flight competitor. You are very deserving of the heavyweight title. I don't agree with how you got the belt with illegal maneuvers on the Barbarian.
10, 9, 8,
point out they weren't
7,
illegal at the
6,
time, but
5,
they are illegal
4,
now. And you did
3,
need to help them break the hammer
2,
Valentine.
1. Lost Soul
with that
Star.
already being said, I will say this: you are a deserving champion. Danny Dollar, Benoit did pin you in a six-man situation, but no one has beaten you 1, 2, 3, and you've never counted out, tapped out for the heavyweight title because you've had it ever since we were in this building the last time. You are a deserving champion. I'll give you that.
You know what? I got one thing to say. Thank you, and I'm glad you're very observant on all my matches. I really appreciate it.
Well, you got 2 of the Lost Souls in the ring now.
And 2 main attractions. This is, if you're the guy like the Black Angel, you've got to think you're in a lot of trouble. Black Angel is in dire straits right now.
Bagwell's still doing around the ring. He should be in the dressing room taking a shower.
My only surprise is that Tony Cicero hadn't taken it upon himself to give a cheap shot to Buff Bagwell at this point.
Tony Cicero would never do such a thing.
Would you ever kick a man when he's down?
Of course not.
Well,
we have more integrity than that.
We've seen you do it. The tapes don't lie. You've leg dropped somebody.
Your glasses probably lie. How about that?
Black Angel, outmanned, outgunned, 4-1 here. Both the Lost Souls. Both the main attractions are in this matchup here. Black Angel, really, you've got to give some account here to the Black Angel because
1 minute remains to the next Battlecade entrance.
He would give Rick Stone a run for his money for the heavyweight title.
I would say all 5 of these guys would give me a good run.
Could you take? Are you going on record and saying you take all 5 of these guys either at the same time or one right after another?
Oh, yeah. 5 on 1, it doesn't matter.
And you take the main attraction and the Lost Souls on.
It doesn't matter.
Well, that Black Angel showing some spirit, taking everybody out.
He's got a bulldog there and looks like a quick drop kick on Scott Powers. And I'm telling you right now, the Black Angel has given one tremendous account of himself, taking on 4 men for
5, 4,
the last 3
3, 2, 1. Ricky Morton!
Express Ricky Morton.
Oh, he can't even get through.
Tricky Ricky Morton.
They need to call him Trippy Ricky Morton.
Trippy Ricky Morton.
Hey, he's cleaning house here. Maybe he could go up against him. It could be him.
I don't know who has harsher words towards Ricky Morton. You or Killer Kyle. Killer Kyle inferred that he was a midget. And you called him washed up and over the hill.
Of course.
Well, have you not known that these guys Ricky Morton over the years has beaten the Road Warriors, the Midnight Express, the who's who of professional wrestling?
Big deal. You're right. You're saying I don't respect Ricky Morton. Is that what you're saying?
You've said it. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is you've said that you don't respect him.
I do not respect Ricky Morton. Let me go on record. He's in the ring right now, cheating, doing everything he can so he can get a title shot, knowing good and well he don't deserve it.
I want to know what Buff Bagwell's still doing at ringside.
Bonehead Bagwell's still at ringside.
He's cheerleading. He's helping. He's giving aid and comfort to his tag team partner Ricky Morton. I don't think there's anything in the that, and there have been battle royals where you had to go straight to the locker room. I don't know if this is the case here, but it seems like at this point he's there to provide encouragement to his friend the Black Angel, and to his tag team partner Ricky Morton.
And there goes Angel. I'll be darned.
It will not be the Black Angel.
And I don't know. Hi, wrestling fans. Kevin the Truth Casey along with the Lost Souls, Slash and Scar. This weekend, it's East Lincoln High School, Denver, North Carolina, in a cage. Heart and Soul, Tommy Gunn and the Black Angel against you two gentlemen.
Kevin Casey, if you hadn't looked through those ludicrous goggles,
They're gargoyles, man.
this Saturday night, the wrestling's over, the cage goes up, and the mayhem begins.
June 21st, East Lincoln High School. Make no mistake about it. It's always about the heavyweight title. You can have everybody coming in, I don't care. Buff Bagwell, Ricky Morton, whoever. It's always about the heavyweight title and the heavyweight champion, Bull Buchanan. It seems like everybody respects you. But when you stand in front of the premier player in this industry, the hottest star in North American Championship Wrestling, and of course, I'm talking about the heavyweight champion, Rick Stone. You are just like everybody else. And in East Lincoln High School, June 21st,
We're going to show you what respect.
North American Championship Wrestling is coming to the East Lincoln High School in Denver, North Carolina, Saturday night, June 21st. Bell time is 8 p.m. You're going to see the main attraction face Ricky Morton and Buff Bagwell for the North American Championship Wrestling Tag Team titles. You're going to see the profile Rick Stone, Big Bull Buchanan. You're going to see a cage match and more. Saturday night, East Lincoln High School, June 21st, Denver, North Carolina. Make your plans and be there.
Hi, wrestling fans. Kevin the Truth Casey here with Big Bull Buchanan. Bull, last time we talked, you talked about getting title shots, and now you got one. Saturday, June 21st, Denver, North Carolina, East Lincoln High School. You, man-on-man versus the heavyweight champion, the profile Rick Stone and his manager, Perry James.
Heavyweight champion Rick Stone, you got a problem. See, I'm after you. Now, I got no personal beef with you, but I'm after that belt you got. So that makes it personal. That's why I'm here. You've got somebody, hey, let's face it, the right to censor, me and Big Boss Man, we really didn't care what people thought about us. We really didn't care who we made mad. So if you think that I'm going to be nice about this, if you think I'm going to be a nice guy, hey, I've never turned down a fan for an autograph. I've missed planes signing the autographs for little kids. I am a nice guy, but when I step in that ring, Rick Stone, it all changes. So don't mistake my kindness for weakness. I'm coming after you. Saturday, June 21st.
That's in Denver, North Carolina, East Lincoln High School. The profile Rick Stone taking on Big Bull Buchanan. Fans, make sure you're there. A long night for the Black Angel, but even you guys have to admit, he took on 4 guys for over 3 minutes. He was one of the first guys in this matchup. You got to admit, Black Angel did make a good account of himself.
You know,
1 minute until the next Battlecade entrance.
Real stupidity on the part of the Black Angel. He ought to go ahead and run back to the dressing room, too.
Like Reverend Slim?
Just like the Reverend Slim.
Now Ricky Morton with a fist into one of the Lost Souls. He's going to take on Chris Steele. Looks like he's going to go with a choke here.
Taking lessons from Bonehead Bagwell, choking everybody.
Ricky Morton now facing the same situation as the Black Angel. 4-on-1 for at least another 2 minutes. And now a double elbow from the main attraction. And guys, here comes one of those main attraction double maneuvers here.
And that is why they are the greatest tag team in North American Championship Wrestling.
You know, in East Lincoln High School, June 21st, it's going to be 2 out of 3 falls. Ricky Morton and Buff Bagwell against the main attraction. 2 out of 3 falls.
And that's the night they're going to regain those titles, make no mistake about it. Of course, Rick Stone and myself will be cheering for it.
Here comes, and I'm going to tell you this. Tony, that's what they've been saying this all night.
I agree, Big Tony.
Wow.
I don't understand it myself.
Do we need a second referee to enforce that rule or what?
I don't know. Last time we had a second referee, something went a little wrong, didn't it?
And we got to also say this, Perry James. There's going to be a cage in Lincolnton. It's going to be the Black Angel and Tommy Gunn taking on the Lost Souls in a cage.
It will be a historic night.
And there goes the Lost Souls.
The Lost Souls have been eliminated.
Courtesy of Tommy Gunn. And let me tell you guys while I've got you here. I talked to our former broadcast partner, Steve Cofield, former sports director at News Talk 1110 WBT in Charlotte, now a syndicated host in Las Vegas, who runs a gambling service. Takes a lot of action. The action in Vegas today was the favorite was Tommy Gunn. LasVegasHotPicks.com for people.
Chris Steele has been eliminated.
Well, I guess that remains to be seen as of right now, don't it?
Well, look at it. Tommy Gunn is 6'5". Rick Stone, he's 6'5". They're both about 300 pounds.
Double team right there.
Well, that's legal. You guys weren't talking about double, triple, and quadruple teaming when it was 4-on-1 in favor of your main attraction and Lost Souls against Black Angel and then Ricky Morton. You weren't talking about that then.
The fans of Ricky Morton and Tommy Gunn should be ashamed of themselves. Should be ashamed of themselves because their heroes are double teaming Scott Powell.
What happens when you guys double team?
I don't understand what you're talking about.
You guys have fans?
I got legions of fans all over the world.
Tommy Gunn looks like he's got Scott Powers in a world of trouble. And Scott Powers, I'd have to say, he's not eliminated. Scott Powers is, 270, 280, 6'3", 6'4". He could give your man a run for his money.
1 minute remains until the last Battlecade entrant.
The Bulldog from Ricky Morton has Scott Powers in a world of trouble. And Tony Cicero is still jawing about how people are still at ringside.
I don't understand it myself.
Why didn't his guys stay at ringside?
Bonehead Bagwell, the Black Angel, staying at ringside. I think the Lost Souls are trying to get Bonehead Bagwell to go to the back.
Well, it looks like all I can tell you is June 21st, East Lincoln High School, Denver, North Carolina, a cage featuring the Lost Souls against Tommy Gunn and the Black Angel. It's going to be 2 out of 3 falls. Buck Bagwell and Ricky Morton taking on the main attraction. And the winner of this matchup against this man right here for that belt. Is that not correct?
I'm not sure if that's correct. The bottom line is it don't matter who we face in East Lincoln High School. It does not matter.
5, 4, 3,
Another participant is about to enter the ring.
Beautiful Bobby Eaton.
Wow, a wild card. Bobby Eaton. And he's got a chair.
Oh, he's fixing to clean some house now.
He just tripped Ricky Morton. Now, these guys have history on their sides. Rock and Roll Express, Midnight Express. No love lost between those two guys.
If you want to talk about credentials, you talk about Bobby Eaton, huh?
You can't argue that.
Whoa!
That's quick. Wait a minute. He's got Ricky Morton by the hair. And there he goes. In a chair. Barry James, I can't honestly argue when you just said that Bobby
Eaton and Ricky Morton have been eliminated.
I've never heard you say.
It's going crazy.
Oh, no. A chair. Right to the back. Now the midsection. And now another one. An uppercut. Ricky Morton and Bobby Eaton. This feud goes back to the 80s. Rock and Roll Express, Midnight Express. This could be a main event matchup anywhere.
Inside the ring, Tommy Gunn. Oh, no, he's covering Scott Powers.
But there's no one to count. No one to count. Scott Powers was clearly pinned for at least 5 seconds.
Bye, Ricky. Bye. Better luck next time.
You better not say that too loud. He might hear you. What? Is Scott Powers the winner of Battlecade?
What? Wait a minute.
I think this is a guy that's been in the ring. No, wait a minute. Buck Bagwell snuck in. Buck Bagwell snuck in and threw Scott Powers out. What? What do you guys got to say about that? It's going to be Tommy Gunn, Steve Cofield, and Las Vegas hot picks.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Battlecade, Tommy Gunn.
That's right, Tommy Gunn. In the profile, Rick Stone, one-on-one. You got to wrestle Tommy Gunn.
This is a travesty. It should have never happened. Not Tommy Gunn.
You guys are scared of Tommy Gunn, I think. You guys are scared of Tommy Gunn, and y'all been scared of Tommy Gunn. I've been saying it for weeks and months. Tommy Gunn is the winner of Battlecade. And I think I'm the second happiest guy in this building because Tommy Gunn told me he'd give me the $5,000. He gets the title shot. I'm getting the $5 grand. I'm a happy man. But I'll tell you one thing, if I'm Scott Powers, I'm very disappointed at this point. Tommy Gunn standing in the ring right now with the Black Angel and Buff Bagwell. I think we're going to have a rematch between Tommy Gunn and Scott Powers, or maybe Buff Bagwell and Scott Powers. All I can tell you is this, fans. 2 out of 3 falls. East Lincoln High School, Denver, North Carolina. It's going to be... Come here, Chris Steele. Come here, Chris Steele. Tell me what...
NACW is terrible. Scott Powers win that match. It's another conspiracy. And something's got to be done about this crowd.
2 out of 3 falls, you'll get your chance against Buff Bagwell, and you better not turn your back. Buff, 2 out of 3 falls.
What they didn't see was he skinned the cat.
I'll take your word for it.
The cat, it was unreal.
I'll take your word for it, Buff. I'll take your word any day.
Where's Tommy Gunn?
Hey, Buff, quick. 2 out of 3 falls. East Lincoln High, Denver, North Carolina in 2 weeks. Fans, your winners, Tommy Gunn.
We have run out of time. What a great battlecade it was. We can't wait for the next one. It's North American Championship Wrestling. For Ben Throckmorton, Major DeBeers, Harry James, Rick Stone, I'm Kevin the Truth Casey saying